Where you get this tone from? I be fucking with it.
For all your mobile bartending needs, both public and private, reach out to Drinks Galore. They provide a wide range of package deals available on their website, drinksgalore.com. Book Drinks Galore. Cheers and enjoy. Tap in with Black Creative Productions, a Black-owned media company focused at creating original and captivating media. From commercials to photo shoots to publications, we have all the tools that you need to build your business up. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Black Creative Productions to see all of the latest drops. Black Creative Productions, we are media. Good, everybody. Robin E back in the building. We in the purple room with it. Okay, I'm so excited to have this guest. Let me just tell y'all real quick because y'all don't even know. So, of course, we got Makaveliseed.
Made it.
Thank you for coming on Pillow Talk Gang.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now, I've known this man all my life. Let me just throw that out there. My first friend, known you since I was 5 years old. And you've always been, just a strong person overall. Always, beat to your own drum. So you are an artist. You've been doing a lot of stuff, Elijah. I'm going to call you Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to call you Elijah. But you've been doing a lot of stuff. So for those that don't know you, tell us where you're from, kind of a little bit of how you got into music.
All right. I'm from Waukegan, Illinois. We right in Waukegan right now. Shout out to everybody. I got into music. Well, I was always into writing. And second grade, I did a talent show. I performed just the two of us. My first two favorite rappers was Will Smith and Lil Bow Wow. So before Lil Bow Wow was Will Smith. And, a nigga was fatherless. So just the two of us that caught me. And so I performed that song. That was my first performance I ever gave. And that was at Washington Elementary School. And so then fast forward to when high school was over with, hooping's over with, so I was like, okay, I seen Tupac. And I guess I still had the writing ability. So once I was just listening to the game he was giving, I was able to write it out. And that's how the music happened.
Thanks. Naturally, just came up natural about you.
Yeah.
Now let's get into the name. Why that name?
Makaveliseed?
Yes.
Because I'm a Tupac believer. So Tupac said my name in the song, Keep Your Head Up. And just a lot of Tupac songs. Like he got a song, Letter to My Unborn. So it's just real deep how I believe in Tupac. And so I was just like, shit, I'm the son of Tupac. Makaveliseed. We plant seeds anyway, so I dug it.
Okay.
When it came to me, I was like, yeah, that's cool.
So what was it about Tupac really that just, touched you, connected you really, and got you more in touch with your music?
His relationship with his mom, and then his awareness to, okay, so I was under the spell of, it's like you don't think any of this bad shit exists because you think, Dr. King freed us. Mm-hmm. So see, all the way up into high school is over with, I was thinking, it's no racism. I don't think I ever experienced any racism. And so I think I forget what situations. I know when the Trayvon Martin situation happened, that hit me hard. And I forget how it just all came together, but all I know is how the things he was talking about, he wasn't talking about just no female, he wasn't talking about just money. He was talking about, black people being free. And then he was saying Malcolm X's name. So once I got into Malcolm X, I was really able to say more because I knew more. Yeah.
Yes. And you definitely studied a lot about Malcolm X.
Yeah.
And you're always, preaching about his teachings and just different things that you learned. So as a black man, why do you feel like it's important for us to know those types of things?
It'll unite us. Nothing else is uniting us.
Mm.
And we need unity. Very, very bad. Going into the future. Because the world is opening up for all immigrants. Especially, the West is a so-called, powers that be as far as, colonizing, imperializing, which is, international colonizing. So, they in cahoots with, the other powers that be on this side of the world. So, America, is they let those people, come here, and they just let anybody who's non-African, they let them come here first and, get benefits and, everything that blacks want, they give it to all the, they peoples first. And so, yeah.
Facts. You ain't wrong.
Unite us.
You ain't wrong. We definitely ununited as hell right now. So I love that you preach a lot about that as well. So, you talk about that in your music too. So do you feel like we're missing that right now in music, just having that substance?
Yeah. I was just telling my protege, True C, like, music ain't welcoming. When you listen to like it's certain artists I fuck with. Like I fuck with Quincy White. Nipsey put me on to some artists out in Cali. So Quincy White and Buddy, I follow them and listen to them. And but a lot of artists, they don't make they hood or they city, they don't make it welcoming. Like, nigga, come out here.
Yeah.
Let's, link up, put our talents together, put our game together. You know what I'm saying? Because like how Tupac said, he was all about uniting niggas to game white people to get the money. Not be gamed by white people to get the money. And I think that's what is this generation then got, the game fucked up. You're supposed to come together and trick them for the money and not have them trick you for the money. So we back on tricking them for the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I'm like, you ain't wrong. Shit, you ain't wrong. You supposed to learn how to play that game and do it to their ass. No, I fuck with that though. I definitely love that. I love that. So you don't have any rappers right now that you really rock with, like in the mainstream world that you really fuck with, that you feel like speaking some shit?
You know what? My playlist, I got that Apple Music on my phone, so I be listening to Apple Music. It's all 90s.
Facts.
Yeah, it's all 90s. And Nipsey. I got some Nipsey, I got Tupac, I got the 90s R&B, early 2000s R&B, and I got Bob Marley. So that's the playlist.
That's the playlist.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you always in like a positive state as far as when you're making music or just, creating, or do you kind of have like those moments where you like shit's fucked up and?
Well, yeah, when I'm happy, that's my wrote a song when I was happy. I don't know. I don't know if I ever wrote a song when I was happy. I think I wrote songs trying to impress people.
Okay.
So that's right, close as I came to writing a song being happy. But yeah, when I'm mad, I'll write a revolutionary track, say some shit to scare white folks. What you call it? But one thing I learned is they kids love it. They kids love when you scare their parents. So I take it back when, white kids was, telling, hipping they, politician, parents or parents that got, them high positions of power.
Yeah.
Like the CB4, when the little white boy was chasing the bus,
Yeah.
it's gonna be me. Be white kids chasing everything. But yeah.
Facts. Okay. Now you've been performing, you've been working the circuit. I've been seeing you, but you've been performing for a while though.
Yeah.
You definitely performing for a while. So when you started performing to like now, do you feel like you've grown a lot in the stage presence?
Because I know what I want. Every performance taught me something. And it taught me that I need to do my own shit. It taught me how to put it together. Like it taught me, okay, this is how you can have somebody open up. You want a headline. This is things you can do through the show to give people your vibe before you really perform to them, to really let them feel your presence, straight up. And then just networking with people like yourself. This is the new radio, so radios used to throw big gems and all that. So with the interviews, with the music, it's just to get the people that the ones I give interviews to fuck with me, and we throw some shows together. Because y'all got an audience, I got an audience. Yo, that's a hell of a show right there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So would you say your sound is revolutionary?
Revolutionary. I got a title. It's called Thug Flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. Thug Flavor.
What's that about?
Well, Thug, that's an acronym. My nigga Sean put me on that acronym. That's probably one thing about Tupac I ain't never know. He hit me one day like, what the acronym for Thug is? I was like, I don't know. He said, true hero under God. I said, damn, that nigga Tupac was deep. So then flavor is just, many flavors that's in the music. So it's not just revolutionary, it's soulful, it's sensual, sexual, it's everything. It's emotional, it's a feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you bringing to music right now you feel like it's missing?
I'm bringing that real hardcore shit because I'm gang banging on. I'm a rebel like everybody else privately. It's just I'm a rebel publicly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm bringing in the music. So everybody is banging on their own brother man, and I'm banging on the other man.
Okay, shit. Elijah, y'all. Okay, Elijah. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now. Hold on. Okay, shout out to my boy Jonathan. Okay, he tapped in. He said, "Oh snap, I'm definitely tuned into this." Somebody else said, "Bring hip hop back." I'm with that.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay, the people fucking with you, Elijah.
Yeah.
As they should.
Because I studied this. Studied it, yo. And like all the experiences I went through, like when I first started, I used to rap on instrumentals. And shit, Lil Wayne was doing that. Wasn't nobody saying shit. But when I started doing it, man, like you get sued and all this and all that. So at first it was just Tupac joints. And my closest homie, he was like, man, nigga, you can't even rap if it's not a Tupac beat. So it was just challenges. I didn't realize how much I was for challenges. And so that's what helped me start having range and start, rapping on different instrumentals. And now I got some of my own beats. So now I'm just mixing it together. Niggas fucked up. They should have just been like, hell yeah, we fucking with that. But they want to constantly hate. And I always want to, convert even a hater. Not that I really gave a fuck, but just to show proof to myself, like, nigga, he full of shit, but he trying to, test you, show how, show him something that he didn't think you had. Cause he wasn't saying that on no, I know you got something deeper. He was saying that on some thinking that was gonna make you stop.
That's true though.
Yeah.
So have you always had people around you that have supported you, or it's always, it didn't happen till later, I should say?
Young people in college. My first experience as a support was when I was attending CLC, this community college in Lake County. And it was actually a Mexican. I was with Jasmine Turner, yo.
Shout out to that.
Right, shout out. We was chilling, and this Mexican was like, you rap? I'm like, yeah. He was like, rap. And so I bust to him a rhyme, and then he bust a rhyme, and he was like, man, yo, you raw. And so the college kids was fucking with it because I would start rapping to their ass, just being around them. And then with the young kids, like when I was working at spots like the kids club, rapping for like my daughter's cousins and even her and even my godmama kids, like they love the sound for one, but it's not just the sound. They can't understand what you're saying. It's just it'll scare people if kids was saying some real shit. I was just telling my homegirl that the music today is it's not to make niggas any money. It's to get niggas to kill each other and to commit suicide and to fucking, just get into drugs and, just single out these women to call them bitches, not, you know what I'm saying? So, because niggas don't be selling no records. For real. Like, niggas do not be selling. Like, I was just watching, I shouldn't say her name, but Coi Leray. she sold 11,000 records, you know what I'm saying? But she was saying how, she had so many millions of streams. And I looked at her Instagram and she got like millions of followers. And I'm like, well, damn, how you ain't selling no
That's
music?
true though. That's a sad number to have millions in that, and 11,000 is what she sold.
So I just started seeing that, honestly, you can't be scared to tell your truth to your people. So I feel like I started off the right way because I was telling, my peoples, my nigga Rebel, like even when he wasn't fucking with it at the beginning, I was still always, let him know like I'm still on this. You know what I'm saying? Then he came around. So that's I realized that with my niggas, some of them accepted it, some of them didn't, but give your truth to people, and the more you perform, go to different spots, you know what I'm saying, people will receive your truth, and you'll be shocked with what people receive your truth. But they if you tell them the truth, people will fuck with it. It really be me overthinking.
Really?
I be overthinking, like people ain't going, they real into just looking fly, and this may sound like just hella abstract, and hell no, they be ready for it. They be loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the goal music wise for you? Do you still feel like you would be signed? Is that something that you want, or you would just stay independent?
Staying independent forever, the Nip way. We just gonna elevate, even what Nip did. So like, Nip did a partnership with a label. We ain't gonna do no partnership. You know what I'm saying? We don't need
No distribution deal, nothing like that.
You know what? No, because I'm really gonna have the people. Like I'm for the people. So it's like everything gonna be independent because we doing it for the people. I ain't trying to get in really no white man spot. I ain't trying to get no award for it because really all the greats never won an award. So for me to win an award, it'd be like a setup to me, I feel like. And I be playing around saying shit like I would do certain things that would just make me get in trouble. So like if I did like get even nominated to an award show, I probably wouldn't show up. And see, that'll probably stand there.
I can see you showing up and saying some shit on the mic, like they like cutting your shit off.
Yeah, I'm shy actually.
Shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I could blow my cover at the Grammys.
I feel like you could.
I would do it off not appearing. I ain't there.
Okay.
Because that really they hate that shit. Like, look at that image that just sent to hella black kids that he don't give a fuck. And all this time, niggas been giving a fuck about the Grammys. And now you got this young nigga on some, I don't give a fuck about this. So that's really my attitude, to really be a revolutionary, overthrow and to change, you know what I'm saying, was always been, you got to do things that's the opposite. And so, like, yeah, Tupac never won no award. And that's the greatest rapper to me. So, Nip ain't win no award, Bob Marley ain't win no award. Even Little Richard, he the architect of rock and roll. He was presenting awards and didn't even win an award.
That's true.
So
facts.
I look at myself like them, so I don't need no award.
Facts.
The people. Because I ain't even gonna lie, the people is ultimately gonna be the ones that give me their money. So that's why I'm so for the people to have an idea of why they even give me your money, why to come to the show, why to buy my music. You know what I'm saying? This is all I feel like my movement is a propaganda for the black race. Hell yeah.
Okay, shit. It's real in the field. I want to take a moment to shout out to y'all in the comments, G, because y'all going crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Rebecca. You always tap in. She said, "Yeah, the music today is not pushing knowledge." That's true as hell. Johnny said, definitely hearing the growth in your message.
Word.
So that's deep for sure. Rebecca said the music today is telling you to go kill, pop pills, and sell drugs. We need more positive influences in rap, teaching unity and equality. Okay, I mean, we damn near got the Messiah right here, y'all. I mean,
I got that tattooed on me. I got that tattooed on my neck. Yeah.
We got the Messiah right here, though. But yeah, I mean, the people are definitely fucking with what you're saying. It's something that we need. And you being a young black man, it's refreshing to hear that shit. It really is. It really is. So you have a whole entourage, you know what I'm saying, that you brought in here. Tell me a little bit about how y'all all got connected and some of everybody that's here.
All right, so Red from FG. That's the young homie. He may not show up, but he out here. Shout out to from FG. So Red is the young homie. He like, more than like 5 years younger than me. But his Jero, this tattoo right here is a brother named Jero. That's his big brother. His big brother was the first person I looked up to as a little nigga. And when I was in third grade, he was, he transitioned. He was murdered. So what you call it? Ulysses was a little baby. Now I just said his government. Damn, Red. He was a little baby. So what you call it? When like 10 years passed, he started rapping on his own. And I was just like, damn, because his brother was doing that. His brother inspired me to do it. And so then when he started doing it, I was like, damn. And so back then when he was in high school, I was out of high school. And so I'm thinking at that time I'm gonna blow up, and I'm like, man, yo, I'm gonna be like Tupac. You're gonna be like one of like the outlaws, and I'm gonna be able to get you in the clubs. You're gonna be underage, and that's how big I was thinking in my early 20s. But it ain't happened like that. But he kept grinding, and I kept grinding, and so now we, what I'm saying, fucking with each other. As far as now the time is right to where we can fuck with each other, do this music thing. And so when I started putting these shows together, he definitely gonna be the young homie that's gonna be at the show doing his thing, and he got his crew with him. Then my nigga Rebel, we go all the way back to shit, our moms being friends, you know what I'm saying, and hooping, you know what I'm saying, deep nigga. And then my homegirl True C, shit, I met True C about 4 years ago, and she a rider, I told her my idea. She tattooed, so she did my tattoos.
Okay.
So all my tattoos had, a meaning, and she would just be real, in tune, and she would be, supportive of it all. And I was just like, you should be down. And she was like, for sure. So yeah.
So this your tribe, this is your group, your people?
Yeah. These the ones that's building with me, ground up.
Facts. I love it. I love it. Everybody seem like they clicking and they get along good. Y'all got a nice repertoire with each other for sure.
Yeah.
So are you kind of like a guide for them, or like what's the type of dynamic y'all have?
Definitely. They I'm the guy. I'm the leader. They definitely hold me down as far as, like they inspire me, because True C a artist, and Rebel, he do spoken word, but rapping, when you real good at it, anybody that got a flow you pick up on. So Rebel, just off his spoken word, his flow and his spoken word, I didn't took his flow on and put it on some of my tracks. I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
That'd be the biggest thing in rap. You want to always stay fresh with a flow. You don't always want to change your flow, but you do want to show people like I got different type flows. Yeah.
Thanks. We gotta treat y'all, because he got the gang in here, and they're gonna bless the mic. They're gonna bless the Pillow Talk mic. So I'm definitely excited to hear the spoken word and from both of them. So let's take a moment real quick, let them get situated. Make sure y'all keep watching, okay? Because this is definitely finna be that.
Yeah. Rebel. Come on, man.
All right, y'all. So we got Rebel in the building.
Rebel boy, how y'all doing, man?
Yes. Welcome to the show.
How you doing, man?
So I do want to, ask you a little bit about yourself. Kind of where you from, how you kind of got started into spoken word.
Okay, I go by Rebel boy. It's an acronym, really stands for risk everything. Basically, even life, betting on yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Nice.
So, yeah. As far as me and the writing goes, my mom passed away when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And so as far as that, you know, pick up a notepad and a pen, make sure I don't break down, just start writing. And, you know, that evolved and kept maturing and got to where we are now.
Yes. Okay, I love it. I love it. Now, can you give us a little detail about what you're gonna spit for us today?
Yeah, no problem. Basically what I do is spoken word. I don't label it as rap. I label it as spoken word, whether it's on a beat or a cappella. Basically that spoken word basically involves the pain I done went through when I was younger.
Okay.
A lot of lost loved ones, you know what I'm saying? And then other than that, it goes for those who's under the poverty line. You know, our people, you know, the ones we represent, the ones where we come from, the same thing we do, the same thing we grow up, the same things we ate, the same schools we went to. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We was them kids at one point in time, no matter what they aspiring to be, no matter what they want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? It's our job to mold them. You know what I'm saying? Push them in the right direction. And so with that being said, whether whatever the platform is, use it to your advantage. And if the spoken word or writing is going to be my platform, then I'm going to use it.
Yes.
I'm going to use it to my full advantage.
Absolutely. We love that. We love that. Absolutely. Now, I'm ready. I'm excited. Whenever you're ready.
You want me to go now?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right. Life is a long journey, and I just pulled up to the intersection. It got me thinking to myself, am I moving me and my family in the right direction? Believing in God, they told me, was supposed to be our connection and send us protection. But when I look at the reflection of my color complexion, I can't help but feel I'm just part of a section, classified as human, put in a dark collection, stored away on earth with his other worldly possessions. But I don't know about y'all. I'm happy I'm black. I feel we the #1 draft selection. But this America, so you do know they consider us a defection, and they think we move with aggression. So anything you and I or our kids ever do in life, it will always be in question. My mother told me if I ever have a kid, take that as a blessing. Get you a bride and somewhere to reside, because your wife, it helps stop your stressing and start your progression. See, you can't change this life that you was born into, you know, the one that God has given. But you can change this present day life that you live in. So for your past mistakes, I hope that you're forgiven. But you also got to learn from those mistakes, because, you know, life is all about knowledge, progress, opportunity, unity, and building. But you got to be careful how you move, or you end up in prison, lost in the system. They'll play you as the victim. This is America. Us as blacks really don't fit in. Yeah, in some cases, you got some of us who make our own decisions, but we all need to work on ourselves to get to a spot to get this next black man a position. Why don't you talk to the youth? Tell them how you got through the struggle. Teach them how to hustle so they can fix their own food, feed their own fam, be their own man, and be their own muscle. Why don't you show these kids how to progress, evolve, and adapt? Because at the end of the day, when they die, they're still going to be black. That's a fact we can't change out to dismiss. So all my brothers and sisters in support of this, go ahead, raise that right fist. Again, I go by Rebel Boy, stand for risk everything, basically even life, betting on yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Okay, what? Okay, what? What? Y'all. Yes. Let's get some hearts. Let's get some likes. What?
I appreciate the opportunity, by the way.
Absolutely.
On Instagram is Rebel Boy. The E's are 3s. Rebel.boy on Instagram. And on TikTok, it's 2 braids, 1 beard. Look for all the poems coming up, y'all.
Yes. One more again. One more again. Beautiful.
I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity from you. I appreciate the opportunity from Makaveliseed. He the one who led me to this. I didn't even know I was gonna get on here today, but I welcome the opportunity, man. It's a beautiful thing you're doing, so I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I support it.
Yes, your words. We're gonna have to run that back soon. But yes, I love that. Thank you so much for that. I
appreciate it.
Make sure y'all keep watching. We got another feature coming on. Y'all don't want to miss this
Rebel
shit.
Boy, y'all.
Y'all don't want to miss this shit. What? Fire. That was so beautiful. all the love in the building for me. That was amazing. Now we have another amazing guest that's about to do a nice spoken word as well for us. Freestyle.
It's a freestyle.
Freestyle.
Little
Okay.
rap.
Yes. Well, definitely introduce yourself for us.
My name is Zuri, aka True C.
Yes. Okay, Miss True C. And where are you from?
I am from Chicago.
Okay.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Okay,
yeah, born and raised from
yes.
Chicago.
So have you always been doing, spoken word kind of rap? Like
No, I'm an artist. Like I draw.
okay.
But I love anything art, anything music. So, and I'm for all the truth. So
Nice. Absolutely. Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're gonna recite for us today.
man, only thing I can say about it is it's real.
Okay.
It's just the truth, and that's how it's gonna go.
Okay. Good. Well, whenever you're ready, go ahead and tell us that real shit.
All right. All right. So whatever they say that it is, I'ma switch it up. Pro-Black African facts is what fills me up. Money comes, but the money don't make me come. It don't make me vote. It don't make me dumb. I believe in all my sisters, but tell me this: who am I with a man? Who am I without a man with the kid? I'm sorry, I messed up.
That's okay. That's all right.
Let me start over.
Go ahead.
Let me start over.
Yeah.
Forget all of that.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, my nerves. Okay, so I'm gonna start over. Whatever they say that it is, I'ma switch it up. Pro-Black African facts is what fills me up. Money comes, but the money don't make me come. It don't make me vote. It don't make me dumb. I believe in all my sisters, but tell me this: who am I with no man and a kid he gives? A human son, black of skin, victimized and hunted by the you know who. So like his daddy, he thugging. True C is a real one. Good looks with a mind that don't fear none. New age Panthers is half of me. 50% owner of this legacy with Makaveliseed. No part-time and getting all I need. Cause it comes with the test. Achieving success is a whole lot of stress. New mess. So before anything above all, what's true to me is I believe in black unity. I keep faith in me, knowing my history. Blue lives don't matter, just black and green.
Yeah. What? Yes! 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 Pew, 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 y'all. Okay, we got fire in the building. Yes, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, y'all don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Yes, that was amazing. Let's switch it out. Okay, you did your thing.
You gotta edit that part out. Yeah.
You did your thing. You did your thing.
Miss Lady.
Thank
Oh yeah. Oh, you just wanna hear. Oh, that was her right. Y'all. I mean, it's the talent. It's the talent for me. Okay, so they're both a part of your organization, your group, I should say. New Age Panthers.
Rebel and True C.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to them one more time because that was amazing. That's the type of shit we need to hear right now. I'm loving it. The people were loving it.
Yeah.
Claps all the way around. Claps all the way around. All the way around. Are we gonna get a freestyle from you, Elaine?
Yeah. It's my homies did their thing.
Okay, it's only right. You know that you blessed the mic.
So check it. It used to all be a dream, but that dream was a scheme. Just look at the ways of today. All money is made buying into make believe. Don't talk about the 60s. Just glamorize the 80s. Stay stuck in the time from the image to the rhyme of your soul's demise and crack babies. It ain't sad, it's the truth. They out killing black youth. Old cracker motherfuckers making hits and black folks walking around the clock and then with no fucking clue. Black power is a face. White power is the race. You better peep the game before you feel ashamed when your child looks at you with disgrace. Miseducation is deep. From the school to the church. And the streets don't love unless you only love this to hurt. Don't fear the truth. That's how you lose the youth. If it wasn't for Pac and Malcolm X, my people would have lost me too.
Look, you was ready. You was ready to go. Yes, there's always Elijah, always doing his thing. You always got so much conviction. Whenever you do this shit, you always got so much conviction. I love that for sure. I love that. Now I do want to real quick touch on you. You've been posting some pictures of drawings that kids have been giving you. You work with a lot of kids right now. So, how does it feel to be able to have that type of effect on children?
You know what? The feeling I be thinking I'm gonna feel when I guess, people recognize my face, that's the feeling I get being around kids, because every day is Mr. Elijah, Mr. Eli, or Elijah, and it'd be all good because I just look at it as, they either see me as, a friend, meaning, like how when we was young, they don't look at me as a friend of their peer, they look at me as like, a friend that's older who they could trust, or they look at me as a family member. You know what I'm saying? Because I know them white kids, like, they be shocked by me, when I talk how I talk. And I know, they probably look at me like a family member because, how I'm talking about their parents is how they hear their parents talk about us. You know what I'm saying? So they probably be like, man, I like this. God. So yeah, it's all good working with kids because they show that adults be lying, and because kids can work together. So for them to grow up and then just start shooting at each other and goddamn, it's fucked up. It's so fucked up because they really can work together.
And you mentioned too how racism is taught.
Yeah.
Kids don't see color at a young age, or something you posted. I feel like that was deep.
They do see color on the low, but they see it in the way that I was taught that white people once saw black. So like I experienced white girls telling this particular dark skin, like, yo, you just so beautiful. Oh my God, you're just so freaking pretty. And I was just like, wow, like I hadn't experienced that in real life. I had just saw it when I had watched Hidden Colors, that little fun fact of white women and white girls once worshiping black women and black girls. And so when I seen that, I said, yo. And the black girl, she ain't think nothing of it, only because she's not taught. Like, and it's fucked up because with all the fucked up shit that's happening, you would think that, what I'm saying, when I guess our kids are just, you see just how unaware they are, because then you would know how to take the compliment. You know what I'm saying? If like the kids were aware of just all the shit that they up against, you know what I'm saying, being informed with what's going on in the news and all types of news. You got YouTube news, you got all types of social media news, the newspaper, news coming from everywhere. So if they just was more aware, then you know what I'm saying, they will understand the shit that they be hearing around them and the compliments they be giving.
So you don't feel like they're aware?
Nah. Okay. It's like what that comedian Cedric the Entertainer once said: if cool had a value, niggas would be paid. It's a whole bunch of just be cool, and that's why I be saying like slang banging, because words have power. You know what I'm saying? So it's like slang banging is cool, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we done did that. Let's start knowing what these English words mean, because another thing I peeped, we don't just have the white man's language, we got his accent from everywhere, from the north to the south, to Jamaica, anywhere on the west where some black and white, black people in London sound like them whites. So to have, his accent, we don't really know his English. We may try to imitate and repeat what we think we've heard them say, in our everyday life, or meaning like having contact with them, or how we see them talk on television and shit. But have a dictionary. Dictionary is very powerful. Even words you think you may know the meaning to, just look that word up and you'll be shocked what the meaning of that word is, because I feel like that's what make black kids disinterested in school, most specifically young black males, because it just all it takes is for one word to just throw off the whole sentence. They may have been following along, and then you said one word and it just threw them all the way off. So they're like, this shit boring. And it's not really boring, it's just you're not understanding what's being said because you don't have no dictionary. And if they had a dictionary, they'll be able to talk that real good shit back to the teacher and not just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They'll be able to say like, oh my goodness, you are teaching us about killing? Like, damn. Like, how can y'all be talking about how we such animals and you talk all this bad shit about the hood and these lessons now that I know, the words that you using, you just using fancy words for invasion,
Facts.
trickery. You know what I'm saying? Like killing, they teach these kids nothing but violence, and then they be like, these kids is crazy. You teaching them nothing but violence. All your history, you teach them your history. Your history is violent, and the kids. It's so funny how many adults I've come across, white ones too, that just point the finger at the children. Like, aren't they just getting worse? Well, that mean your old ass is getting
Exactly.
worse. Cause they innocent to me.
Mhm.
Cause the school is it's too long in hours and it's too long in months. So they should start rebelling when it's getting to like May. And these last 3 months, yeah, I was laughing. Them teachers was having anxiety. Kids giving adults anxiety. That's funny as hell. Funny as hell. They needing breaks from the kids.
That is sad though. I mean, and we are the new, leaders. We have to be the new elders in a sense. So we're supposed to be instilling things in the kids. How do we, break that bridge right now of
this right here? Because
kids
it's
doing
about to
it?
be a gang of kids. They just got out of school. They've been asking me, Mr. Elijah, when's your interview? So, yo, my daughter, when I start doing like little freestyles and putting them up on TikTok, I showed my daughter, man, she sent them to a couple of her little friends. Shout out to my daughter Elisa and her homegirls, Nilani and Nehemiah. Man, yo, I had like 300 views on the video like that day, and I knew it came from kids. It didn't come from my peers. It didn't come from nobody older. Like the youth, they word of mouth was powerful. I told some sixth graders because I was about to make a move from the school. I was about to go into some landscaping just for the money, and I felt wrong because I was like, man, I could use that money, but shit, I ain't gonna cap. I was like, it was some HGTV shit. Planting is planting, growing is growing. My ass thought planting meant growing, but no, it means planting. So we was just taking shit that's already grew. Hell no, I ain't gonna do that. So I hopped back into school, and they took me back. So I was hella thankful. So the kids coming to me, where you been? I said, I was kidnapped. I told some sixth graders that. So some eighth graders, they on their way to class. It's like, Mr. Elijah, where you been? And don't tell us you was kidnapped. I'm like, word of mouth, man, that mug go around quick. You know what I'm saying?
I am dead. Shout out to the kids, because the kids definitely are the future. The youth is definitely the future for sure. So the year is, getting halfway done. We moving into summer, then fall, then winter. So what else, are we expecting from you this year?
Performances.
Visuals? You dropping any visuals?
Yeah, visuals too. Yep. Because Ulysses, you know what I'm saying? Red, my bad. What you call it? He got access to the studio. Then shout out to my engineer Julius Taylor. He gonna be mix and master my shit. So
okay,
yeah.
thanks. Okay.
I got some shit. My daughter, the first one I want to come out with, because I want to like set people up, come out nice, and then give them the hard shit. But then I'll get mad and be like, fuck it, I'm finna come out hard. But I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll be like, I ain't finna come out hard because I don't want them to come at me so quick. So I'll be like, let me play it off. But anywho, I got this track for my daughter. I wrote a song to my daughter to just the two of us beat. And so I wrote a little freestyle because I got this idea to where I got a whole lot of loose verses, meaning it's just, like one verse that don't have, no other verses, no hook. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take them loose verses and whichever loose verse makes sense to an actual song, that's gonna be the intro. So the music video would be like an intro, like maybe like a cipher look, and then it'd be like a TV show. So a TV show has an intro, and then you got the show.
Right.
So the main song after the intro song would be like it'd be like the show. It'd be like the main theme of it all, to bring it all together. So that's my idea to do music videos, because it's such a story.
It is.
I love stories, yo.
It
Must
is.
be shocked how like as mad as much as people could feel how mad I am, they'll be able to feel how, wow, he has so much compassion.
I agree. They gonna feel that passion for sure.
Yeah.
They gonna feel that for sure.
I got beats that I rapped on that's 80s, 90s, 2000s. Then like I say, I got my own beats now to where, oh man, it's gonna just shake. It's gonna shake the underground up. The underworld, underground, all that shit is definitely gonna be just shooken.
Facts. Well, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for everything that you're doing. Just kind of seeing your growth and evolution, into what you're doing now. It's very inspiring.
Thank you.
For sure. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
So definitely make sure you let me know about the shows you're doing this summer. Keep me updated, okay?
Well, hopefully I see you at the lake on Wednesday.
Yeah, hopefully I'm able to make
that
it.
was your connect. Shout out to you.
Oh yeah, the can
I do my homework. Straight up.
Yeah, the cannabis blogger. Shout out to her, Yesenia. She's raw.
Shout out to her.
And she does a lot of events. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to slide. It's 420 friendly, so I definitely need to pop my ass up.
I got a cold track. Matter of fact, I'm gonna perform with Rebel.
Okay, yes.
One track together.
Okay, and shout out to Rebel for that nice ass spoken word.
Yeah, so if y'all fucking with that spoken word, which I know y'all is, y'all gonna definitely fuck with this track we got together. And then I'm gonna perform. It's an Atlanta record, Yin Yang Twins. What's Why You Twerk? I guess I'm gonna debut it in Chicago. I wanted to debut it in Atlanta, but I couldn't find the right spot to perform it at. And so, shit, the lake. What's the Why You Twerk?
Yeah.
And what I love about that song is it's called Talking Shit.
That's what it's called.
I named it Talking Shit. And what you call it? So it's like the hook, whistle while you twerk. I need a blunt that's filled with perk. Ain't that hoe classy? It's like the Great Gatsby. How this country works. I be telling niggas the hook. They be niggas who I thought didn't even know what Great Gatsby was. Yo, they was like, well, what you know about that? And I'm like, for sure. So that shit gonna catch on. Then I got 3 verses where I'm just talking game.
Okay.
Game, yo, real talk. I'm like, damn, this nigga. A nigga who I met in Chicago at the fucking bus stop, one time he was like, I rapped to him, he was like, nigga, you downloaded Tupac Soul.
Damn.
Tupac taught me how to do this, yo. Like how Mike taught Kobe. That's why I love Kobe. Because Kobe used to go through the same shit I went through. When he first came out, he wanted people to know he was like, he loved Mike from the start. Like, I want to be the next Mike as soon as he came out. That's how it was with Pop. And Kobe was getting laughed at. He went through his share of, air balls and not, getting to that. And then next thing you know, he the closest thing to Mike. So I went through my share of, just having to just keep believing. And now, it's inevitable. That's my word now. It means unavoidable, certain to happen. So, it's inevitable, yo.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Okay, but Makaveliseed, y'all. Definitely appreciate you sliding on. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. You was dropping some real knowledge and people was fucking with that. So I appreciate you.
Y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my Instagram followers. I be forgetting their ass. But I love y'all because they be showing mad love on Instagram. And to the niggas that be showing love on Facebook, who I can't see, I love y'all niggas too.
I do have your IG scrolling, but is there anywhere else you want people to tap in with you?
Nope.
Just IG.
Just IG. That's the world right there. Shout out to my mama.
Yes, shout out to your mom.
Right. My Uncle Rick. Shout out to Bones. Shit, who else? Red from FG. Rebel, True C.
Yes, okay,
Probably.
definitely.
That's all we got.
That's all we got. No, I appreciate you, Elijah. You doing amazing things. You got a nice message behind what you're doing, so keep doing it.
Lil Rob, you know who Lil Rob is?
Lil Rob.
Yo, little brother. Lil Rob, what up?
See, now I call him man. I don't call him
For real? Man. Right. That's man. Why you was letting me call you Lil Rob?
Because he a man now.
Man.
Put
Don't let me
my man. Put my little brother on the spot.
You man. You man.
Put my little brother on the spot.
Man, yo. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing.
Yes.
I'm fucking with him.
Okay.
He rapping. He young. The young and him and Red, they already have the mentality of fucking with niggas younger than them.
True.
We don't need the industry no more. As long as we keep fucking with each other.
Facts. Big facts. Definitely make sure that y'all tap in. Like I said, I got his IG scrolling. Maybe you can come back on the show so we can have a real conversation just about some other shit. Because you got a lot of shit that people need to hear.
Yeah.
Real talk.
We're gonna make it happen.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Make sure y'all subscribe to Pillow Talk Podcast, streaming on all major platforms. As always, sending love and light to all of y'all, man. Peace out.